So welcome back, you guys. The draft has ended. Now, quick disclaimer for those of you who don't know what this is. This is my NBA 2K14 Fantasy Association, where basically what it is NBA Hall of Famers meet today's NBA players, and it's all in one association mode. I chose the Phoenix Suns. My first pick was Michael Jordan, so let's see who I picked, shall we? Let's do this. We are going to go... I guess we just have to exit out. Well, there's me. I drafted me the 11th pick. As you can see, I'm only 5'11", which I am in real life, 165 pounds, which is my current weight, and I'm 24 years of age, so that's perfect. And that's just me real quick. I am from Utah. They ranked me at 297th overall. I am on the bench. I'm only a 70, and I'm really excited to see how my little guy is going to play. Now, for the signature skills, I actually do have a pretty nice crossover, so I chose ankle breaker and chase down artist because I do run the fast break pretty fast. Anyways, so let's continue on to see who I picked up for the Phoenix Suns. So we're going to hit exit draft. Now this is just starting up the season. We can do all this later, so we'll skip through all that. Welcome to NBA 2K14's Association Mode. Before starting with your team, you first need to customize the player roles promised to your players. Failing to honor a player's role will result in the player becoming upset. Upset players have lowered ratings and a daily penalty to your team chemistry. Keeping the morale of your players up, your star players in particular, will result in increased ratings and a boosted team chemistry. So, this is the association mode all around. Now, for those of you who saw the last video, my second pick was Rajon Rondo. Could you imagine that in real life? Michael Jordan and Rajon Rondo? Wow. And also, another quick disclaimer. There are a couple of players who I might trade for. Prime example was one of the very, very last picks was one of my favorite players in the league, PJ Tucker. I was like, oh, I could have gotten him, but I didn't. So I might trade for him. Just saying. Anyways, so let's do this. And as you can see, we have Rajon Rondo at point guard. Could you imagine that? Rajon Rondo and Michael Jordan in real life. That would be crazy. So, continuing on here, we drafted Iguodala third. I picked him up because he's like a Mr. Everything player, and I love, playing. I love playing with him in real life, and I love watching him in real life. Continuing on, I needed a power forward, so why not get one of the best power forwards the game's ever seen in Dennis Rodman? So that was really exciting. Picked him up. At center, I picked up Tyson Chandler. That is awesome. He was available, and I was like, might as well get him. He was like the best player in the 5th round, in my opinion anyway, so I picked him up. Continuing on, backup point guard, Goran Dragic. How's that not going to happen? I picked the Suns, picked up Goran Dragic. He was available. Of course I'm going to get Goran Dragic. I love Goran Dragic. I feel like he's probably the most underrated point guard in the game. I am claiming that. Go ahead and argue with me. But if you don't live in Phoenix, you probably don't really know much about Goran Dragic because he really is a very, very underrated player. Continuing on, Markieff Morris. This guy had one of the greatest... He had 3 games this season where he looked like LeBron James, stats-wise. So, picked him up because he is a promising talent, and I'm so glad he's on the Suns in real life, and he's on the Suns here. So, that's really exciting. Andrew Wiggins. Yes, I picked up Andrew Wiggins. Well, I created him first off. Personally, in real life, I don't know. I mean, I don't want teams to tank for this guy, but I have seen him, and wow, that's all I'm saying. But, like I said, I do want to trade for some players, so maybe Andrew Wiggins will be in the talk to trade for, and maybe I'll regret it. I don't know, but picked him up for fun. And then we have Gerald Green, who I have been a fan of ever since 2007. I saw him do a dunk near the end of the game back in 2007. He threw it off the backboard, and I swear his head almost reached the rim. And ever since I saw that, I was a Gerald Green fan. Always have been, always will be. Gerald Green, you are awesome, so I picked you up. Greg Oden, who has had a disappointing / unfortunate career, so I'm saving him. He's only 25 years of age, and Greg Oden, I'm going to do my best to keep him and do my best to work with him, and hopefully he can be an all-star here in Phoenix. Continuing on, picked up myself. We already talked about that, and I'm not even going to try to pronounce this guy's name, but I saw him get picked. He was the 15th pick to Milwaukee, and his story really interests me. And what I like about him is he's so long. So I like him. I'm going to keep him, and I'm really, really excited for that. So, guys, that is my team. The next video will be out tomorrow, and I'm going to show you what other teams got. And then tomorrow's video also will include an actual gameplay video. Thank you so much for watching, guys. This is my NBA 2K14 Fantasy Association mode, starting all tomorrow. Hope you guys enjoy the videos. Love you guys. Goodbye.